Continuing coverage, Senator Rand Paul says we haven't given up on the problem when talking about health care to a group in Paducah. He also gave a rundown of what he'd like to see replace Obamacare.
It's called Association Health Plans, which would allow people to buy group policies. Paul says it would be cheaper for families and still cover pre-existing conditions. Local 6's Blake Stevens shows us why he wasn't sold on other recent Republican options.
Really complicated.
Senator Rand Paul explaining his yes vote to repeal Obamacare but not replace.
So I was upset that now my party was proposing a solution that really looked a lot like what we have. And I was afraid it wouldn't fix it. So many said to me, oh, if we do nothing, they'll unelect us in 2018. I said, well, if you do something and it's the wrong thing, they may unelect you in 2018 also.
Paul has a plan of his own which would group individual people who work in certain areas together.
It could be National Restaurant Association, National Retail Association, could be a variety of things. Franchise Association, barge association, it could be anything.
He explains it as strength in numbers, which would make costs lower. He's asked for help to put his plan into practice.
We could do it through law, but I've also talked to the president, and I think he can do it by presidential authority.
As for Medicaid expansion in Kentucky, Paul doesn't think it's in the budget. It was brought through Obamacare and gives insurance to more than 400,000 people.
If we want Medicaid expansion, I think we should have an honest debate in Kentucky and say, are you willing to double the state income tax to pay for it?
An ongoing debate over your health coverage. In Paducah, Blake Stevens, WPSD, Local 6.
We asked Paul what would happen to the people insured through Medicaid expansion if his plan went through. He believes if they're working, they should be able to find a plan.